Hello again, everybody. Welcome to another episode of International Snack Time. I am Donnie. This is my brother Shane, and my wife Karen, and my daughter Elena Janella. So, last month we had Austria, so now we're going to see what part of the world the box comes from this time. And as always, there's a hint on the sticker that it's packaged with, and this says the Land of Rabbits. Not really sure where that is, but the picture kind of seems to indicate that it might be Spain. It's got a rabbit and a bull, and the rabbit's kind of wearing a matador looking thing. So I'm gonna guess Spain. See if I'm right. See if we're staying in Europe or if we're in a totally different spot. So let's open her up. It is Spain. I saw, oh, they put some extra stickers on the side here. Some extra tape. Some tough tape. And another one on this side. I really don't want people to get into these things anymore. Alright, so like I said, it is Spain. Saw it on the little map there. So there's the map of Spain with all the points of interest and interesting stuff. And there's the book on Spain where we will find the descriptions of all our snacks. So we'll put that aside there. Keep this here. So as usual, we start with the salty snacks, and they're right up on the top here. So first looks like a potato chip of some sort, and it is artisan potato chips Mediterranean herb. Potato chips with assorted herbs, garlic, and onion. So garlic and onion flavored potato chips with some other Mediterranean herbs, whatever those are. So try these out. La Abuela Nieves. Abuela means grandmother, I think. Abuela Nieves. I'm not sure what Nieves means. But we'll open these up. They smell decent. And then, there you go.
Yeah. That's exactly what they taste like.
It tastes like a sour cream and onion potato chip, only like a little bit different seasoning. Very good.
Yeah, really good. I'd get a bag of those.
If Lay's is looking for a new flavor, they should look into Mediterranean herbs. It's a pretty good potato chip. Pretty solid, not too overpowering, but it also gives you enough to know that there's, something tasty in there. Alright, so now we'll move on. This looks interesting. So this is another potato chip family. Acho pataticas fritas, sabor huevo frito, fried egg and sea salt potato chips. So, yeah, egg flavored potato chips. So I guess we'll see what this is like. Interesting. I wonder if they eat this for breakfast. If you can't have eggs, then just have some potato chips that are kind of like eggs. Let's see how easy these are to open.
Eggs are probably cheaper.
What?
Eggs are probably cheaper than these.
They don't really smell like much. There's not really much of an aroma to them. But, give me a try.
Wow. It tastes like a fried egg. No.
It tastes exactly like a fried egg. Like, when you're cooking an egg and you leave it in just a little bit longer and there's like that little crispiness on the outside of a fried egg, that's exactly what this tastes like. It tastes like they cut off those little crispy pieces around the outside of a fried egg and put them in a bag. So, if you like fried eggs, these are really, really good. You'll really like these. If you don't like eggs, then you're probably going to hate them because they taste just like eggs. But That's interesting. I've never like thought of doing that, making a fried egg flavored potato chip. But
So, because people
yeah,
like eggs.
that's another one. That definitely there's potential there. All right, let's see what we got here. These look interesting. So next up we have. No, it's not those. Aspil Palomita Sabor Ketchup y Mostaza. So I'm guessing that's mustard. Ketchup and mustard flavored baked corn snack. Baked corn. So it's kind of like a corn chip, like a like a Cheeto or something, and it's ketchup and mustard flavored.
I like ketchup. I don't like mustard. So
Let's see how they did. I wonder how they put. You can make something ketchup flavored, and you can make something mustard flavored, but it'd be interesting to see how they do it, like making both flavors like there, and see if you can like actually taste it.
and I'll try and judge it like it's how much it tastes like ketchup and mustard.
Doesn't really smell like anything. Again, I guess the flavor must just be in the taste, not in the aroma.
It's not bad. It doesn't really taste like anything.
So it's not really like Cheetos. It's more. It's got the texture more of like
Popcorn.
corn puffs, like cereal.
Mhm.
You know what I'm talking about? Like the
Yeah. Pops.
yeah, corn pops. It's not bad.
Yeah.
I'm not really getting ketchup or mustard or anything.
Yeah.
But the flavor's not terrible. What do you think?
I think I need salt.
Needs more salt? Yeah, I mean, they're not bad.
I could eat a bag of those.
I could definitely eat a bag of these, but I'm not really getting the ketchup and mustard. You could call these just like original flavor or something, and you wouldn't know the difference because they just taste like, like lightly salted corn pops. But it's good. Luckily for you, they didn't taste like mustard.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't taste any mustard at all.
Alright, let's see if we got any more. Okay, looks like we got another salty here.
That was my thought.
Another salty snack. Aspil Puntazos Mix. Chili barbecue flavored corn and rice snack. Interesting. So it's kind of like a Chex Mix type of thing going on here. I'm gonna have to cut this.
Anything barbecue flavored, I am for.
So we'll try this. Give you a little dab of that stuff.
Yeah.
It's got an interesting flavor. I taste the barbecue. Barbecue's good.
I definitely get the
stuff-
barbecue, like aroma.
I think that the stuff though, the things that the barbecue is coating, kind of tastes weird.
Yeah, it's a little different.
If these didn't have the barbecue flavorings, they probably wouldn't be very good.
Fun fact, it says here, Spain has the most bars per capita in the world. So I'm guessing for them to say that, this is a popular bar-like snack, like they have the little bowls of stuff. So, corn nuts. So there's corn nuts in here. Lots of corn nuts in bars, apparently. That's a popular bar snack. So I guess that's why they decided to say that Spain has most bars per capita in the world. So there's a fun little, trivia tidbit for you. If hang out with your friends and ask where the most bars per capita are in the world, then you can say Spain. So yeah, that's interesting. But in terms of the snack, it's all right.
Yeah.
It's something to munch on, but not great.
I would eat all these things. I wouldn't mind eating a bag of them.
Mm-hmm. What about you? What do you think?
Yeah, I like it.
You like that one?
Mm-hmm.
Which one's your favorite so far?
The one.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
This is your favorite one so far?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I think that's all for the salty snacks. So now we'll move on to the sweet. Like the, what do you think? Should we do?
Chocolatey.
Let's do chocolatey
yeah.
because you gotta go from chocolatey to fruity. You can't go fruity to chocolate. That throws your whole palate off. So, chocolatey. We'll come up here to this kind of somewhat racist looking packaging. You can see that. I know that it's a monkey, but it just looks weird. But, okay. Anyways, see what this is. It's Conguitos, dark chocolate covered peanuts. Why dark chocolate? It's gotta be dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate.
But, so chocolate covered peanuts, but with dark chocolate rather than milk chocolate, which is what they normally use for chocolate covered peanuts.
So
But give it a try.
dark chocolate, not good chocolate.
Yeah. But that last thing from Austria that we had, that was dark chocolate, and it was actually pretty good, remember? And maybe the peanut will overpower the dark chocolate.
I don't really taste a lot of the dark chocolate.
That's good.
It is very good.
Anytime there's dark chocolate and you can't really tell it's dark chocolate is good. I know chocolate covered peanuts, so these taste like M&Ms, like the peanut M&Ms.
Yeah.
Just with a little bit less chocolate. I like these. They're good. Just kind of maybe reconsider your packaging.
Yeah.
Because it looks a
Or
little weird.
Get a different mascot.
Get a different looking mascot. That's a little weird.
Yeah. Or at least make his lips not red.
Yeah. What do you think? You like it?
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Really good.
Spain, you're off to a great start. All these have been good so far. Okay, now let's see what we got next. That looks like a fruity. Let's try this cookie thing. It is Carmen Lupiana's Tortas de Aceite. Aceite? Olive oil cookies with almond and spices. Spain is the world's largest producer of olive oil. So they have a lot of bars and have a lot of olive oil. Okay, so never heard of that before. Olive oil cookie, so let's give that a try. See how that is. It's soft.
Mostly
So
oil.
that's good. I like soft cookies more than crunchy cookies. So. And they're also easier to break off. So here's a little piece of that.
Smells good.
That's more good. It is rather crumbly once you get it in your mouth.
Yeah, I don't care for that much. It's got a. I don't want to say like stale taste, but it's got kind of a taste like that.
Right.
To me.
Yeah. It's, not terrible, but definitely something you need water with because it's really dry. But it kind of tastes like a ginger snap almost, but like, like a soft ginger snap.
Yeah, I can definitely taste ginger.
Like if there was like a diet ginger snap, that's what that would taste like, I feel like.
Yeah.
But better than when you hear olive oil cookie, you think it's gonna be worse than that. So I guess it's not too bad considering what it is.
Probably the almonds.
Yeah,
Cinnamon
they had to
almonds.
put something in there to, kind of save it from tasting like olive oil, obviously. So, all right, now let's move on. Let's try this thing. 'Cause I think it's a chocolatey type of thing. Cortadillo relleno de crema. Soft cake with cream filling. Okay.
Quick and simple.
Let's see what this is here.
Wait, is that or is that? Oh, you're right. That's fine.
Soft cake. It is definitely soft. Get that.
Hopefully it's not crumbly. You wish you'd send more than one of each thing.
Yeah.
Hope you washed your hands.
I did wash my hands.
Oh, that smells amazing.
I know. I caught a whiff of him opening it.
That's good.
What are you laughing at?
It tastes like cookie dough.
Karen does not like it.
It tastes like cookie dough, like raw cookie dough. That's
You
what
know?
that you can eat. It's amazing.
It's not my favorite thing. It is good. The texture is really good. Very rich. Very thick. And it's a good thing they only give you a small portion because it's something that could fill you up really fast. But I don't know. It's got a little too much of like a citrusy flavor for me. I don't know. There's some, maybe they put like orange or lemon or something.
I can't read Spanish.
And
what's Spanish?
it just tastes a little weird. If that was chocolate or something, then it would be amazing. But if there's something a little different about it. But it's very rich. It's definitely something that people, it would definitely satisfy a sweet tooth, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very sweet. Heavy cream. Okay. Now that's citrusy.
I think we're done. Actually, is that?
Okay, yeah, this looks like a chocolatey thing. La Casitos Gold, candy-coated white chocolate and caramel pieces. That
white
sounds
chocolate.
good.
You know, I see white chocolate and caramel together.
I don't understand why. Because they're both
amazing.
really good things. So let's kind of open this up. They're kind of in like, remember those M&M mini things? It's kind of like one of those containers.
Oh, they're like shaped like them.
Yeah. Oops. One for you. One for you.
Why am I
One
smelling
for
it?
you.
It's coated.
One for you.
Tastes like caramel.
Yeah, I don't even taste any white chocolate, but
It's very, very caramely.
actually, I do taste a little bit of white
A
chocolate.
little bit of white chocolate.
But white chocolate's got kind of a subtle taste. Caramel kind of overpowers it.
This is something you need to like eat a handful of at a time.
Yeah.
Because just one, you get like a little burst of the caramel flavor, but then it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely caramely and white chocolatey. So very, very good. It's like if it was if like M&M's made a white chocolate and caramel flavored M&M. So yeah, very good deal. So maybe they should look into that.
Yeah.
Because those are pretty good. Now, what do we have next? I think.
Wouldn't it be that big box?
Let's try this. La Casa Trufas, cocoa dusted chocolate truffles.
It's probably
Okay.
not a cheap snack.
No, definitely not. Chocolate. Cocoa dusted chocolate truffles.
Like, that's something if you see, and if somebody puts like a price tag on it for like $50, you wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Just on the wording.
It's like one of those fancy chocolates that only rich people get.
I don't taste like truffles.
This is like if like the rich people version of Hershey Kisses. 'Cause that's what they're shaped like. And it's
Wonder
shaped
if
like
it
little
dusted
Hershey
stuff.
Kisses. You can see the little cocoa dusting on them.
Yeah, interesting smell.
Yeah, it tastes like cocoa or cocoa, if you pronounce it that way.
Yeah.
Well,
I like it.
it's a little. It tastes a lot like dark chocolate. It's kind of bitter.
I like how soft it is. It's not like really hard. It's soft without being melty. I don't know.
It's not bad, but yeah, to me it just tastes like dark chocolate.
I like the cocoa dusting. I like the way that it makes it feel. Which also prevents it from being like too melty and everything. I like it. It does have a little bit of a dark chocolate flavor to it, but not too much to where it ruins it for me. So very good, very good. Chocolate, Spain. You did a good job with all this chocolatey stuff. You like it?
Mm-hmm.
I like that one. That is good stuff. Okay, so I think this one kind of is in the middle. So we'll go with this one. This one is Aspitos, ham flavored corn puff snack. Okay,
Probably should have eaten this earlier.
probably should. But how am I supposed to know? How are you supposed to know? You look at this, That's not a pig, by the way. That's like a chipmunk or something. How are you supposed to know, unless you speak Spanish, that this is ham flavored? I mean,
Well, Spanish is a pretty popular language, and
but if you don't speak Spanish,
it's served in Spain. That's not what they serve.
But we are not in Spain.
Yes, but they're not gonna translate it for us.
Well, they did translate it for us.
Yeah, I
here,
know, but it's not up to the packaging to do that.
You should still. I mean, what if it's a little kid who doesn't really understand language yet? And he sees this, he's like, oh, look, yummy candy. It's probably like strawberry flavor because it's pink. And he gets it and it's ham and it's... Ugh. Well, I guess we're going to open it up now. That's weird. Ham flavored corn puff. And it's like these little tubey things. Okay. That could have gone better.
It's weird. It smells like ham. That's like weird.
There we go.
It, right after you put it in your mouth, it really just tastes like corn. It doesn't taste. It tastes like a corn puff. It doesn't taste like ham. I do kind of get a little bit, but not really. There's not a lot of ham. I do taste it, but there's not a lot of it.
I tasted enough to know that it's ham flavored, and I do not like that. That is yuck.
I don't mind it.
You're right. When you put it in your mouth, it tastes like a corn puff with like very little seasoning. But there's just enough of that ham to remind me that they went out of their way to make this ham flavored corn puff snack, and it doesn't work. It doesn't work for me.
I think it works enough to sell it.
Nope. And again, going back to the packaging, if I was a kid and I thought that was candy and I open it up and I take a bite of it, I might throw up. Because at least I had a little bit of warning here to know that this was ham. If I had no idea, I open it up thinking it's going to be something different and to get that flavor, that would just be awful. Oh my goodness. That was bad. I don't like that at all. What do you think? Do you like it? You guys are weird. Alright, let's try this little guy. I think that's it for the chocolatey stuff, so now we're on to like the fruity, kind of sweet stuff. Mantecado relleno de naranja. Shortbread with orange marmalade filling. Contains meat? What part? Why? Where is there meat in here?
Open it up. Let's try it. Just see where the meat is.
Locals combined leftover pork fat, flour, and sugar, rolled the mixture into balls, and baked them until lightly golden.
Oh, pork fat, not like meat.
It says it contains meat. It doesn't say it contains pork fat. It says meat.
Does pork fat count as meat?
No. Pork fat is not meat. Pork fat is the juice.
Fat?
Or whatever.
Yeah. Fat is juice, everybody, in case you didn't know that.
It's the stuff that, like, when you cook, it melts. This, okay, the fat, it looked good when I said shortbread with orange marmalade filling. Then it puts in parentheses, contains meat, like you're just going to overlook that. But now I'm nervous.
Would you rather have them not say it and then it tastes like meat? And you're like,
I'd rather that
why
not
does it taste
be
like
meat,
that?
not have meat in it at all. That's what I would rather.
Maybe it needs it.
Maybe you need it. Okay, this falls
Isn't there
apart.
2 of them?
Yeah.
Let me just split them.
Yeah. You eat that one. We'll eat this one.
Ooh, smells good.
Where did it go? Okay, let's take a bite of this.
What's that? It's interesting. It's not great, but it's pretty good. I kind of like it. I don't taste meat.
Ingredients: lard. That must be where the meat comes from.
Yeah, it's the pork fat. I like that. Good. I guess they consider.
You know what?
I guess they consider fat meat.
You know what? Why did you even have to say it contains meat? I know it does, but you could have left that out. It doesn't taste like it contains
For
meat.
vegans?
I don't care. Vegans shouldn't
Well,
be
they probably
eating
put it in there
anyways.
for that.
But still, I mean, it doesn't taste like it has meat in it at all. Which, because it's got lard, so it's meat, but it's not really meat, you know. But it's okay. The dough is weird. It kind of, as soon as you like bite into it, it just kind of disintegrates into flour, almost. The marmalade filling inside is pretty good.
Yeah.
But I mean, the dough's just weird.
I think it's got bits of orange in it.
It's like they took some flour and added just enough water to make it like malleable, and then they made it into this because it just disintegrates right into flour right after you bite it. But it's like
that's a way of cooking.
Yeah, but it's weird, and it just kind of, I don't know, and then it makes your mouth feel all like floury. But yeah, it's okay. 2 not great things in a row, Spain. So not really liking that, but we'll move on. All right, getting towards the end here. Got 2 more. So next is El Gorriaga Galletas Rellenas con crema sabor limón, which is a fancy way of saying biscuits with lemon cream filling. Again, kind of interesting combination of stuff here. So we'll try these lemon cream filling biscuits. You'll probably like these because you're one of those weirdos who likes that key lime pie and lemon stuff.
Key lime pie is amazing.
Pastry
Probably
mixed
not
with
though.
citrus.
This doesn't have the meringue.
I don't care. Oh, that's definitely got a strong lemony flavor or smell to it.
Smells like those lemon cookies. Which is what it is. Actually, you know what it tastes like? It tastes like an animal cracker. Ooh, wow. That lemon filling. That when you hit that, you hit it. This is amazing.
Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of lemon flavored stuff or lime flavored stuff in terms of like cream fillings and, you know, pastries and whatnot. So I'm not thrilled about this, but it is on the better end of things I've had that are lemon flavored like this. So if you like that kind of stuff, like then you really like this. But for me, it's just kind of, it's okay. If this was all that there was to eat, if this was like the only snack somebody had and they offered it to me, I'd be like, okay, fine, that's okay. But I would probably choose a lot of things over this. It's not really my, taste, so it's okay. But yeah,
I love it.
You like it? You guys are so weird. You guys like the weirdest stuff. Okay. You started off so strong, Spain. You messed up. These, I feel like we've had these before.
Yeah,
Vidal Spicy Mangoes. Spicy mango flavored gummies. But, so yeah. Mango flavored gummy candy. Kind of like, gummy bears or gummy worms. Just mangoes.
Yeah, they came with that.
So we'll open this one up. Try these spicy mangoes.
I don't know how I like these.
You should like these. You like mangoes.
Yeah.
I still like them. It's the weirdest thing, but
I don't know that.
it's awesome.
It gives you. It tastes gummy, but then it gives you a little tingliness in your mouth. And spicy. It definitely lives up to its name. It's definitely got mango flavor. So you get the mango, and the spicy doesn't hit you initially. You let it sit in your mouth a few seconds. Your mouth starts getting all tingly, and then the heat builds up, and builds up is really, really good. But it doesn't, the heat doesn't overpower the mango flavor. You still get the mango flavor in there. These are really good. This is probably one of my favorite gummy candies.
It's like if they were going, if anybody ever said that you can make like a gummy spicy and fruity, it seems like that'd be very hard to do, but they did it perfectly.
This is really good. Very good. Because I like gummy candy and I also like spicy foods. And they did the perfect combination. They didn't make it too spicy where it was not flavorful. And they also didn't make it too sweet where you wouldn't get enough spice. It's got a good balance of both. This is definitely a good thing to end on. Very, very good. Ended on a strong note.
Yeah.
Okay. So, that is all for this box. So, let us grade this box. Let me grab the score sheet here. And I forgot to grab a pen again. If you'd be so kind, Shane. Hey, you want to play with the box? Okay, so starting with me bro Shane. What was the best snack for you?
Best. Either gonna be these or these.
Well, you have a best and second best. So which one's the best and which one's the second best for you?
If I had to choose which one to eat, I do like chips more than cookies, so I'd probably have to go with these.
So Shane's best is the Mediterranean herb flavored potato chips. So we'll put SK down for Shane. Second best would be those.
Yep.
The lemon cream filled biscuits.
Still bars.
So that's Shane's second best. What was the worst
The worst
for you?
for me is probably
The olive oil and
Yeah.
almond cookie is the worst for
Again,
Shane.
it wasn't bad. It was just
there.
not really what I liked.
And the weirdest.
The weirdest. Even though I really liked it, this is probably the weirdest one. It's really good, but
the
it is
spicy
weird.
mangoes.
So yeah.
The weirdest for Shane. Karen, what was the best for you? What was your favorite thing?
This one.
The best was the caramel and white chocolate pieces. Things. Okay, so there's Karen. And what was the second best?
This.
You guys are so weird. Also with the lime or lemon cream filled biscuits. Weirdos. Okay, and the worst?
The with oil.
The olive oil cookie. Also,
So we have two things.
I think you married the wrong brother. And the weirdest.
The last.
The last one, the spicy mango. What the heck is wrong with you guys?
3 out of 4.
Okay, so for me, I would probably have to say that the best. You know what? The best I think is the egg, the fried egg flavored, because that's like one of my favorite parts of eggs.
Yeah.
Is when you cook like the little crusty pieces.
Yeah.
I like that. So that'll be my best. My second best will probably be. This is really tough because they had a lot of good ones. I'm gonna go with the spicy mangoes as my second best. That's there. The worst, I would probably have to say, would be
Ham thing?
yeah, definitely the ham corn puff weird freaking I don't know. And the weirdest, since I already picked that as my worst, I'm gonna go with something else as the weirdest. I'm going to say that probably the what is that?
The meat cookies.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go with that as the weirdest. The marmalade pastry things with the meat, the lard in them.
These expire my birthday next year.
So
Probably sooner.
that's our list. So that's our list. That is Spain. I'd say Spain definitely had a lot more strong flavors than Austria did. Austria had a lot of good stuff, but Spain, as you'd expect from a Latin country, you know, they really hit you hard with spices and, you know, flavors and everything. They want you to know what you're eating. Some good, some bad. Like, I think they could have done without ham. But, yeah, definitely a good box. They definitely started out strong. There was a few things added towards the end I didn't like, but it was pretty good. Any other thoughts?
No, it was really tough to choose. I was only gonna have this as my favorite chip, like the eggs or the other one. They're both really good. So
Spain definitely kicked it up with the in the potato chip department. But both of those potato chip things we had were
they
pretty
got good savory snacks.
What about you? Anything to add?
No.
Okay. Oh, and I just noticed this also. This is the first box I think we've had that didn't have a wafer. No wafers for Spain. Spain apparently are not wafer fans.
No,
So
cookies.
maybe they could have replaced this with a wafer. But either way, our first waferless box, but it was still a good box. So that's Spain. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see what next month has for us. See if we leave Europe. See where we go next. So bye.